Welcome back to Pastoring in the Digital Parish, where we connect with resources and ideas for building your digital ministry toolkit. It's still National Podcast Posts Month. I'm still Ryan Dunn. I'm not tired of this yet. I hope that you're not tired of hearing me yet either. In today's NaPodPoMo mini episode, we'll talk about the importance of long-term planning for sustainable growth in your digital ministry. I don't know about you, but I am so guilty of getting all caught up in the urgency of the now, especially in digital ministry. Like the latest trends and the day-to-day churn of social media posting has me forever flitting from just one idea to the next. In some ways, I do love that about digital ministry because I feel like it refreshes itself every few months, so I'm always working on something new and exciting. However, that comes at the cost of really engaging in some long-term visioning and planning. I can't think of when I've actually done some long-term visioning and planning for digital ministry. But we know that having a long-term vision is crucial for sustainable growth and impact. In most ministries that I've worked through, we've had multi-year plans. When I was in youth ministry, I had a clear idea about having vibrant small groups in 3 years, and here was a step-by-step guide to getting there. I mean, that was just an example. But I've not been doing that same kind of planning in digital ministry. I've been more prone to just jump in and see what hits and what misses, which is fun, but it's not a great strategy for long-term growth. So when I thought about building a 3 to 5 year plan for digital ministry, it rattled me a bit. But that's where we're going to start, by defining long-term goals. What do you hope to achieve with your digital ministry in the next 3 to 5 years? These goals could range from increasing online engagement to starting digital small groups or expanding your digital content offerings to even building like a pathway of discipleship through your digital realm. I dream of gathering like-minded digital ministry leaders for the purpose of networking and sharing best practices. You heard it here. Anyways, next, we'll develop a strategic plan. So break down your long-term goals into actionable steps. This might include plans for content development or technology upgrades or volunteer recruitment and training. What kind of tech do you think that you need to reach these goals? Who can help advance that mission? These are the kinds of questions we'll be asking. And then we focus, of course, on building a strong team. Sustainable growth often depends on having a dedicated team. So consider the skills and talents needed in the long run and start nurturing these within your current volunteers and staff, or even, if you're not there yet, within the people who are engaging in your ministry now. Then you can invest in training and development. As digital trends evolve, so should your team's skills. Regular training in the latest digital tools and strategies will keep your ministry dynamic and forward-thinking. Lastly, regularly review and adjust your strategy. A long-term vision isn't just set in stone. Be prepared to adapt as new technologies emerge and as your congregation's digital engagement patterns change. I know that the always-on nature of digital ministry makes it hard for us to feel like we can unplug, but I'm playing with the idea of shutting things down for a specific period of time, with the goal in mind that using that time to let go of the daily content and posting churn and to focus on what's ahead and how I can learn what I need to do in order to get there. Now, I've heard this called balcony time, where you kind of take this top-down view of what you're doing, and this would allow you to do that. There are so many AI tools that I'm certain would be super advantageous for me to use. I attended a training session a couple weeks ago, and I can see the utility of what they were teaching during that session. But right now, I just lack the personal time bandwidth that's necessary to sit and learn the process about writing skills necessary to make AI functionality really work in my context. I could learn it. It would help the future of my ministries, but, again, I need to shut down the churn. I need to shut things down for a bit to take that step. Might there be a time and a need for you to entertain a similar shutdown? Planning for the long term in digital ministry means being a visionary, yet also being adaptable, ambitious, and realistic. It's about laying down a path for growth that aligns with your church's mission and the ever-changing digital landscape. All right, do you have some ideas to share? Dump them into the chat on the Pastoring in the Digital Parish Facebook group. You can also email me, digitalparish@umcom.org. Pastoring in the Digital Parish is brought to you by Resource UMC. That's the online destination for leaders throughout the United Methodist Church. Hey, join us again tomorrow for more tools for your digital ministry toolkit. May your ideas be forward-thinking and grace-centered. Peace.